Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm back, and I do have a few updates for you guys. I'm sorry it's taking this long. I'm sorry it's taking this long to make a video. It's just I've been waiting with the insurance companies just to get all the information I needed before making this video. So without further ado, I'm just going to jump right in. I do want to thank a lot of friends and family for reaching out and checking up on me. I want to thank especially like the Rev community. You guys were very, very, very helpful in sending over a lot of information that was going to basically help me get all the things that I need to as far as preparing for dealing with the insurance company goes. I did get a ton of questions about the incident as a whole, so I just kind of want to answer a couple of questions that I got a lot of first before I dive right into this video. The first question that I got a lot of was their car stolen? No, their car was not stolen, at least not according to the police report, so good for them. Second question I got a lot of was, were they drunk or high? A lot of y'all thought that maybe they were trying to get out of a DUI or something, so they, I guess, drove away from the scene. According to the police report, there's no mention of any alcohol or drugs found or anything like that, so I guess it's safe to assume that they weren't drunk or high. But the last and final question that I got the most of was, did they have insurance? So some of y'all thought, or actually a lot of y'all thought, that they were trying to get away from the scene because they didn't have any insurance and they didn't want to get in trouble. And the answer to that question is yes, they did have insurance, and that's what most of this video is going to be about, is their insurance, as they have accepted full liability of the damages done to the vehicle. In case you didn't see the video I made earlier, I'm just going to insert a quick clip here to show you what they did to the car. So yeah, if you want to see more on basically a full detail of all the damages that was done to the car, make sure you go back and watch that video, because I basically get a close-up of everything that was done there. So without further ado, I'm just going to drive right in, or jump right in here. So now, when it comes to the E30 Vert as a whole, according to their insurance company, the car is a total loss, and it has been declared total. So it's unfortunate, it sucks, but that's basically what it is there. Now I do have the quote. Got a lot of paperwork in my hand here. Basically, select insurance company right up here, and the total amount that it would cost to basically repair all the damages done from that collision is $5,817.90. So almost $6,000 to repair all the front end damage to the front passenger side of this car. Now, I can tell you, I mean, I don't have a lot of experience in dealing with body shops and insurance companies, but just from looking at the damage, I can confidently say that it would be a little bit more, or a lot more than that, to fix this car. As I mean, I'm seeing on here, there's a lot of like recycled parts, like $50 for a radiator. I mean, I don't know. I mean, would you put a used radiator in your car? I don't know. Not me, but stuff like that's on here. So this is definitely on the low end of the quote. So so yeah, so that's what they have it cost. I'm sorry, this is the quote here that they have to fix the car, about $6,000. And as far as what they have the vehicle valued at here, just find the quote here. All this paperwork here, sorry, it's taking me all over the place here. I should have been more prepared. So alright, so now their insurance, again, they've taken full liability of the damages that was done to the car, and their insurance is Geico. Alright, and they did make me an offer, and they gave me two options as to what I can do. An option for if I just want to let them take the vehicle, or an option if I decide to keep the car. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I think I know what I'm going to do, but we'll see. Alright, so here's the offer. So the first offer that they gave me, if I don't want to keep the car, is $3,110.86. If I do want to keep the car, it's $2,910.86. So it's a $200 difference if I decide to keep it or part ways with it. So Yeah. Now, my initial thoughts and my initial reaction is, I mean, that's a lot better than what I thought they were going to try to offer me for this car, considering that, you know, all the horror stories that I've heard. I mean, I've heard people being offered, you know, like $500 or $1,000 for their car. So the fact that their first offer is $3,110, okay, it's a lot better than what I thought they were going to offer me. The only problem with that is that it's still below the fair market value of these cars. If you are, if you like, so let's say if I take the $3,000 that they give me today, and I say, okay, give me the money, and then I try to buy another one of these Verts, I'm gonna have a difficult time buying another. I'm sure I can find one, but I mean, one that was running perfectly like this, that doesn't have a leaking top, 5-speed manual. I mean, if you look at the fair market of these cars, people want at least between, on average, you know, $5,000 to $8,000 on Craigslist all day. That's what people are asking, and the really clean ones go for a lot more. And there is a reason for that, and the reason why is because I think it has to do with the M3s, the E30 M3s. I think they just drove the market of the E30s in general up, because they never used to cost that much, at least to my knowledge. They were never really that high, but you know, thanks to the E30s, the M3s, thank you you guys. Yeah. So another thing too is what I've done is I went ahead and I looked at Hagerty. Hagerty has their own vehicle, I guess, valuation report that you can get from their website. And when I pulled the report for this car, it was at $10,600 is the average for these 1989 BMW 325 Verts. Okay, they have the average, I guess, value report for these cars at $10,600. And they have 4 categories, okay? So the first categories is what they call the Concours. This is like stupid clean. I mean, I don't even think I've seen a Concord E30 Vert. I'm sure they're out there, but if you have a stupid clean E30 Vert, you're looking at, your vehicle apparently is worth $25,800 for a stupid clean BMW E30 Vert. The next category is excellent, and that's just basically really clean. You're looking at $17,000. That's what your car is valued at. And then the last category is good, which is the $10,600 that I initially started off with. That's the national average there. And then the last category, category number 4, is fair. So even if your car is just in fair condition, you're looking at $3,900. It's almost $4,000 for your Vert in just fair condition. Okay, so taking that into consideration, they offer me $3,110. Right, even if my car is at fair condition, which, if I'm being honest, I would say it's definitely between good and fair. I know it's not stupid clean like a Concours, and it's definitely not excellent. So it's definitely going to be all in the good and the fair category. So there's still a long ways, you know, at least the fair value there of the car. So now, as far as what I'm going to do, or what I have done is, well, I mean, I went ahead and I sent all this information to them. I sent them the Hagerty report. I've also sent them a bunch of cars in the area, because they were using comps that were like 600 miles away, 500-600 miles away, and they were automatic, and you know, all sorts of stuff there. So I used different sale ads, you know, from Auto Trader, Craigslist, basically a bunch of them, to support the Hagerty value report here, to show them that these cars are not just, you know, $3,000, that people want $5,000 to $10,000 for their car, or $8,000 for their car, so that they can see that these cars are worth a little bit more money than what they initially offered me. And I'm not sure what they're gonna do. Hopefully they'll go ahead and they'll take all of this information into consideration, and they'll offer me a better deal from the car, and then I'll be able to make a decision as to whether I want to keep it or part ways with it. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I have here, you know. And again, I don't know what I'm going to do, whether I decide to keep it or not, but I guess I'll know depending on what their offer is, right? If they offer me more money, you know, like in that 5 to 6K category, and I can just say, oh, okay, I'll just get another Brit, then maybe I'll do that. But if I have to, like, they're not budging, and I have to like hustle and do a quick part out to try to recoup some of that money, I may have to do that. So so yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see how this all goes, and yeah, we'll go from there, man. So that's gonna be it for now. And as soon as I have more information on from the insurance company, I'll go ahead and I'll, you know, make another video, and yeah, go from there, man. Thanks for watching, and if you guys have more questions, you know, like, comment, subscribe, you know, let me know, and yeah, I'll try my best again to keep you guys posted with this, so that we have, you know, so that we have actually good information out there what to do when you or somebody you know goes through something similar to what I'm going through. All right, man. Peace.